friends and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel. I'm your designing developer. My name is Inshal Beg. I'm a full stack developer and graphic designer. Today I will show you that how to build one vertical timeline project in JavaScript, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like you enjoy my previous project of JavaScript. So let's start. Now over here you can see I've just made this vertical timeline project in JavaScript. So in this project, if I just hit refresh over here, you can see now one timeline is popping up in the front of our screen, and if I do like that, another timeline, then like that, all the timeline is coming over here. You can see that, and it is really good looking. Over here you can see that. Okay, so if I just hit refresh again, so over here you can see again all the timelines are coming again and again, and it is really looking beautiful. So over here we will just make that with JavaScript. So over here you can see that we have just hidden vertical timeline like that. So I will be just copying this arrow from here. Now I will just do one thing, like I'll be opening my text editor, so I'll be just doing it half screen. So over here I have just made three files, which is called, one is called index.html, second one is style.css, and third one is script.js. So first of all I have to do what with my HTML file. So I will be just coming over here, and first of all I'll be writing a starting code. So I'll be writing this tag and I'll be pressing tab. So over here you can see I've just got in all the starting code of HTML which I want. Then underneath my body tag I'll be link my style sheet. So I'll be just coming and I'll be writing over here link tag. Then when you define that, I'll be pressing backspace and just come over here and define your style sheet name, which is called style.css. So now when you define that, you have to come over here and I'll be writing script tag over here, and in this tag I'll be defining src. Okay, so script src, and over here I will be defining over here my JavaScript sheet name, which is called script.js. So I'll be writing script.js. So when you've done that, you have to come here underneath your link style sheet, which we have created, and underneath that I'll be writing all the codes which I want to write. So I'll be just first of all come over here, I'll be writing h1, then I'll be just coming over here and I will be just writing over here style. Okay, so just come over here and now write over here like vertical, and I'll be writing timeline. So write over here timeline like that, and I'll be just pasting the code like I have copied. So over here you can see I've just pasted that over here. Now when you've done these all, you have to just hit save again, and we have done till over here. Just when you've done that, you have to come over here and you have to make the tag which is called canvas. Press tab. So this is a tag in which you have to just create a file. You can just create it anything you want to, but we will just do that with CSS or with JavaScript over here. So I'll be just hitting save, and now your work has been done. Just you have to do one thing. I'll be just coming and I'll be writing over here h1 tag again, and now in this h1 tag I'll be defining over here like 1934 like that, and I'll be just t tag, I'll be just coming and write t tag, and I'll be writing lorem some of the, so I'll be coming and I'll be writing over here lorem 90, press tab. So over here you can see I've just got in all the lorem. So I'll be just coming and I'll be changing into 50. So now we have just got in some of that. So I'll be just copying this and I'll be just pasting that. So I'll be just paste that like that, and now it will be just changing randomly, so we don't have to do that. So I'll be just hitting save over here, and now here I'll be just coming and it is looking like that. So I'll be just coming over here and I'll be just writing another tag. Just go to CSS file now, and now over here you have to just write this tag, and I'll be writing first of all margin, which should be 0 pixel. Just when you define that, come and write the padding, which should also be 0 pixel. So when you've defined that, come and write box sizing, which should be like border box. So I'll be writing border box. Come and write over here like font size, which should be like 15 pixel. Come over here, write the font weight, which will be like 600 now. So when you've defined that, come over here, and now I will be writing over here font family. Okay, so the font family I need of Montserrat. Okay, so comma, and I'll be writing sans serif. So just when you've defined that, I'll be just changing it to small enough. So now we have done till over here. So I will just do one thing. I will be coming over here. I'll be defining border, which should be 1 pixel solid white. So I'll be writing white over here. Now when you've defined that, come over here, and now I will be just pressing I'll be just pressing this refresh. So I'll be just doing one thing. I'll be just coming over here again, and I'll be writing border color. So I'll be writing over here border color, which should be white again. So when you've defined that, you have to come over here, and now I will be just writing over here color only, which should be black. So when you've defined that, come and define the background. So the background I need of white, then write over here background color. So the background color we will also change that with JavaScript. So I'll be just coming over here now, and I'll be just writing it white. Then you have to do one thing, like I'll be writing flex direction, which should be columns. I'll be writing that. Now just come over here and be writing flex rep, which should be rep reverse. I'll be writing that rep reverse. So now when you've done that, you have to come over here, and now I'll be writing flex direction only. So I'll be coming and I'll be writing. So I'll be just writing over here direction, which should be like inherit. So I'll be writing inherit. So I'll be just doing one thing. I'll be changing it to semicolon. So write over here semicolon like that. Now when you've defined that, you have to just do one thing, like I'll be coming over here and I will be just writing another thing, just write flex, and we'll be writing basis, which will be auto. So just come over here now and I will be just defining another thing, just write over here background. We have defined that. So I'll be just writing align items in center, so I'll be writing align item center. Then right over here justify content center, so I'll be writing justify content center. Now I'll be coming and I'll be writing display, which should be flex. So when you've done that, you have to come over here now, and now I'll be just pressing backspace and come over here again. I'll be writing body tag now. Just come and write over here margin. Okay, so the margin I need of 0 pixel. So I'll be just coming and writing 15 pixel. Now write the padding, which will be like 10 pixel. Now when you've defined that, you have to just come over here. I'll be writing flex direction again, which will be column. So I'll be writing that flex direction column. Now right over here flex wrap, which will be wrap. So I'll be writing only wrap. So just come over here. I'll be writing flex basis, which will be like auto. So I'll be doing like that. Now when you've done that, you have to come over here and I'll be writing over here flex flow, which will be like column again. Just come over here. I'll be writing only direction, which will be like it should be inherit. So I'll be writing that inherit over here like that. When you've done that, just you have to come over here. I'll be writing justify content center, so I'll be writing justify content, which will be in center. Then you have to come and write over here align items in center, so I'll be writing align item center. Then just come over here and now I will be just writing another thing like display, which should be flex, so I'll be doing like that. Come over here now, and now I will be just defining another thing. So just when you've defined these all, just I will be going to the top. Okay, so we have defined these all things. Just when you've done that, you have to come over here now and I will be writing over here display we have defined. So I'll be just writing font size, which will be like 20 pixel, and now just coming and write over here like font size and write over here font weight, which will be like 800. Then just you have to come over here. I'll be writing font family, which will be open sans comma sans serif. So I'll be writing that. So now when you've done that, you have to just come over here now and I'll be writing sans serif over here. I'll be just changing it to like this sign, okay, semicolon, and I'll be writing like that, and I'll be just doing like that. Now when you've defined these all, just you have to come over here now, and now I'll be just going to the top. Okay, so over here you can see we have defined these all things. So I'll be just coming underneath and I'll be defining another thing like border. So I'll be writing border, which should be 1 pixel solid white. So I'll be writing that. So I'll be just changing it to semicolon, so I'll be writing like that. Now here when you've defined that, come over here and write the border color white over here. Just come over here now and I'll be writing another thing like border width. So I'll be writing that 100 pixels. So right over here line height, so I'll be writing line height, which should be 100 pixels. So I'll be defining that. I'll be just erasing that because now I don't need this. So over here when you've done that, you have to hit save and just you have to go to your script.js file. Just come over here and now I'll be writing function right over here const. So I'll be writing const. Now just right over here like animate. Just you have to come over here now and I'll be just coming and I'll be writing over here like let, and I'll be writing let equal, and I'll be writing function right document dot query. So I'll be writing document dot query selector. So when you've done that, you have to close that by writing this and just come over here. Now I'll be writing function equal document dot query selector. Just you have to do like that and write there and that. So when you've defined that all, you have to just erase that because now I'll be write add. Just you have to do like that. Come over here, I'll be writing document and I'll be writing over here dot, I'll be writing query selector. So I'll be writing over here query selector. Now when you've done that, come over here, I will write add dot then dot, and I'll be writing over here another thing in English. You have to close that. Now here when you've defined these all, just write over here like function dot add event listener. So I'll be writing add event listener over here, then write over here add dot then when you've defined that, you have to come over here. I'll be writing over here like document dot function, and I'll be writing another thing like selector, and now write over here dot add dot then. So I'll be just erasing that because now I don't need that. So over here I'll be just coming and I'll be writing like that, and I'll be writing over here like add dot, and I'll be writing document. Just write over here add dot then. Just write dot, and I'll be writing over here again add dot floor. So now when you've done that, come over here. I'll be writing floor dot random. Just come over here and write button dot function tag with that. So when you've defined that, come and write on click. So I'll be writing on click dot array. So I'll be writing array over here. Now just come and write over here button. So I'll be writing over here button dot function. So over here when you've done that, come over here and now I'll be writing over here like button dot, and I'll be writing add dot selector. So now when you've done that, come over here and write like that. Just you have to come over here now and I'll be writing add dot then. Just come and write selector dot button over here. Just when you've done that, you have to come over here again. I'll be writing over here like function dot array. So when you've done that, come over here, I'll be writing selector like that. And now when you define that, you have to come and write dot add dot then dot array dot button. So write dot selector again. So now when you've done that, all just you have to come over here again. I'll be writing function dot button. So now here we will be just ready. If I just show you, so over here if I just come and I'll be writing closing that, and I'll be writing timeline work. So I'll be writing over here work tag over here. So I'll be writing work. So now when you've done that, you have to hit save again. And if I just show you by hitting refresh, so over here it will be just working. So just take full screen. So over here you can see now our vertical timeline has been ready. So over if I just scroll down, so over here you can see now my all the things are coming which I want like that. Okay, so like that, if I just like do like that, and over here you can see now all the lorem languages are coming over here. You can see that. Okay, so like that, you can build your own vertical timeline project in JavaScript. So I hope you understand this project, and I hope you also enjoy this project like you're enjoying my previous project of JavaScript. So just you have to practice this all project we are working with, and I hope you'll be a good programmer of JavaScript also like you're of Python and HTML and CSS. So I will just meet you in next project. So for today, goodbye.